Sadi. Who that in the dark? So, hey guys, we bring y'all this episode today with the nip out. Yes, thank you, baby. That's her nip. So, we bringing this episode today to talk about what you want to talk about. We're not gonna do that episode I was telling you about yet. We're gonna wait till it's real fly, fancy.
With the past people episode.
Yeah. Yo, we got dimmers too, so don't just think that we just sitting in the
It's
bed
we in
like.
the dark, y'all.
No.
Vampire shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna turn chocolate now.
Arr.
Count Chocula. Count Chocula. So this discussion is about.
Why everybody want to be lying about stuff?
Why people lie. Alright. Why do people lie, babe?
Maybe they feel like it'll make people think better of them if they tell them something that they think they want to hear. Or they don't want to expose who they really are.
I think that's a good valid answer right there. So I think that people lie because it's different lies. It's different lies. You got the white lie, and then you got the
Like, nah, I ain't drinking milk, bro.
then you got the lie. Like, for example, the white.
I ain't fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, the white lie is like, okay. Have you ever been fired from or terminally employed from any job?
That's a white lie.
And you about to get this look? Nope. What they talking about? Nope. And then the other lies is like a big lie. Like, well, hey man, we called your previous employer, and they said that you smacked the shit out of an old lady. It wasn't me. That's just a lie. But basically, though, you know, when it comes to lies and all that shit, people have something empty inside of them that they're trying to fulfill. And lies come from emptiness. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, like, when's the time somebody lied to you?
My mom lied to me.
Oh, damn.
When she told me.
Mama.
When I walked in from school, from high school, I was 16, and I seen her sitting on the couch hugged up with some dude. I'm like, that's your boyfriend? No. Meanwhile, she walking around with a he's my boyfriend shirt.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's vicious.
Yeah.
So, a time someone lied to me was... Dun, dun, dun. I wish I could zoom in. The time somebody lied to me, I always get lied to. I'm not the one you want to lie to, but the one apparently other people want to lie to. I've been lied to. My mom always said she didn't never smoke weed. I remember. Okay, my mom, growing up, my mom always told me, don't smoke weed. It's a drug. Or some dumbass shit like that. So when I turned like 15 and a half or like 16 and a half, some adolescence ass number. Yeah, because I got these crazy halves. I got September birthday, so I fuck y'all up on the school year, and then I fuck other people up on the summer. And then it's at the end of the year and the end of September. So I really fuck people up with my birthdays in September because they be waiting all September. And now I'm fucking turning age till October. And it's like, well, your birthday really was not in September. It was the end. But people be lying though. So let me tell you how motherfuckers be lying. So growing up, I was like 15, 16 or whatever. I started smoking my little weed and shit. So then Cookie gives me a drug test one morning.
Yeah.
I'm coming out my bedroom to go to the bathroom. I'm in the back of the hallway with it. Coming down the hallway. We had like a long hallway and shit. Kind of like how y'all had at your pop crib.
Mm-hmm.
just like that, 4 bedroom like that. So I'm coming down the hallway. So my mom in her room with the door open, like,
My mom get killed with my car. Any kind of drug test before too.
that's wild. So she like pee in the cup. I'm like,
I farted again.
she farted, y'all. I'm like peeing. She like pee in the cup. I'm like, pee in the fucking cup. What the fuck is this? So I'm like, oh shit. So I don't know why I even participated because I knew I was gonna fucking fail. So I just go in the bathroom and pee in the cup. You been smoking weed? You on punishment. Early curfews. No outside.
I'm taking your games.
I was like 15. I was like 16. It was dumb as shit. It's like you can't even really punish me. It's just like all I know was I was about to get another drug test in 30 days, and I was about to pass the shit out that joint. I already had some pee in my closet, and an old ass Lipton Spring. That joint got rotten. But what I did was the piss got really really dark and rotten and floaties. And I took a little bit of dark piss and I mixed it with water and it just made yellow piss again. It's my piss.
Say that.
Yep, I diluted it. Yes, I diluted it. So then what happened? You got it. I fucking passed. And then, guess what? Again after that, fuck the drug testers. I used to get drug testers. She would tell me this dumbass anecdote. When I was like 17, 18, I had this little joint and my girlfriend said smoke it. And I smoked it, and I swore I was gonna have a heart attack. And, oh my god, I got so paranoid, and I ain't never smoked weed again. But
well, ain't nobody slip you no freaking.
She tried to make it sound like that, right? But listen, here go the crazy part though. The crazy part is, all right,
roofie.
My sister. But look, this the crazy part though, that my sister and her husband. Her husband's a heavy weed smoker and shit. It's times where they would be together as adults, and my sister's husband would know my mom smoked weed and pass her the L. So then there came this weird ass time where I was like, what was that, 2011, year after high school? Before I graduated, 2009. All right, yeah. I was like 17, 18, and me and my little brother, we used to go through my mom's shit. So we going through my mom's shit. And I find a box of joints. A box of rolled...
Jackpot!
Yes, jackpot. So, I take a joint, smoke a joint, and then I'm like, Mom, you got joints. There, she had this, kind of like boyfriend figure, Tyrone. He died. They're Tyrone's.
What they call Tyrone.
Shut up. They're Tyrone's joints. Shut up. They're Tyrone's box of joints. So I'm like...
Tyrone's joints.
So me and Meech was just like, yeah, all right.
Smoke
so
'em.
We driving down the street smoking these joints. So then we got in trouble and all that. But then my mom was like, oh, why you mad? They wasn't in your joints though. Why you mad though, Mom? Why you mad though? Why you mad? But... and then over the years, I started catching her with quarters and halves. I started catching her with quarters and halves.
Oh, shit.
So then, it just got to this point where my mom had a half one night, or a quarter, and then, no, she had a quarter, and then all of a sudden, she had like 11, 12 joints. And I'm just like, Mom, you just had a quarter. She like, yeah, I'll be rolling Tyrone joints. Now you be rolling Tyrone joints? Yo, so it just got to this point where where I don't know, how did I find out again? How did I really find out my mom smoked weed? Fuck the fact that I found out she'd be around the shit. How did I find out she smoked the shit? Because we just at a point now where if she's smoking, I can just go in her room and pass it to her now at age 27. So, but yeah, she caught my brother-in-law L. She caught my brother-in-law L. Like, we was like cooking for Christmas and she caught his L. And she was like, you better not say nothing. And then still when she catch my weed, she told me I better not tell my sister and brother. Cause she would have like a joint or like a half smoked joint. Like when I would go through like my weed.
She told me she don't like smoking with her kids and she never will.
Yeah, she wouldn't like to smoke with me. I actually would pass her the weed and walk out of her room.
I smoke with my dad. I asked my dad for weed. He asked me for weed.
Yeah, no, I wish we had that kind of
I'm like,
relationship.
yo, what's the plug? Oh, here you go. This is where I be getting it from. Yeah, I got 2 guys.
I never rolled up and blazed with my mom. I only have said, Mom, there's some kill right here. Check out this weed.
I even gave him weed for his birthday one time.
I said to my mom, there's some good weed right here. Passed the joint to her and walked downstairs to get something and came back and then she hit it and got it back from her. Like I've done that like 3-4 times. That's the closest to smoking my mom ever got.
And now I never really smoked with my mom. She always was like, "No, we ain't gonna smoke together." But she would give me edibles. But there was one time at this family barbecue, they was getting on her nerves, asking her to do all this stuff. She's like, "I need to smoke." She's like, "You got something rolled?"
Capricorn shit.
So I gave it to her. And she was like, "This is the only
use
time.
that
You know, I
ass.
don't
That's
normally
why.
do this.
She was ready to use that ass.
You know, I don't normally do this." And that was the only time. But I can smoke in front of her and stuff.
Oh, smoking in front of them?
I
I ain't smoking in front of my mom till I was like 18, 19. I ain't smoking in front of my dad till I was 26.
Yo, I got a nice story for that.
I ain't smoking in front of my dad till I was 26. My dad seen me smoke Black and Milds at like 20 and like 23 when I used to smoke blacks. All up to like 25, and I quit blacks. And then we got to this point where I would have weed around him. I would go dip off and smoke. Then we just got to this point on Father's Day where we started taking selfies and I started facing him while he was smoking a cigarette. And ever since then, I would just be having my weed around my dad. Like, fuck it. Because we got to this point where I was cleaning up his apartment this year and he started saying, "You ain't going to spark up."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You let me smoke in your apartment?" That nigga did not care if I smoked weed in his apartment. I was like, "Oh, it's for the win."
But look, right, my mom, when I first started smoking, I was 16. And I would come in the house high after school. And she was like, "I know you're high. I know you're high." And I would try to cook. I would try to cook food to get the smell away. Or wash the dishes. And we got to wash the dishes with bleach. So I'm like, the bleach going to make the smell go away. But that shit did not. And she would make dinner and shit. And I would come in with the munchies. Like,
This turned from a live conversation to a weed. We got to have a whole weed video, yo. That's
we will
it,
again.
We got to wrap it up in 12, though.